Hey everybody, it's Bart Vickery, creator of The Real Estate Good Life and founder of Bart Vickery and Company Real Estate. I wanted to thank you so much for taking advantage of this free real estate training to help you determine if real estate sales is a career for you or if you're already in the business, to help you and show you how to make more money while working less hours. So hopefully this is going to be an advantage to you, all this free training that's coming your way via email into your computer. So let's get started right away with the first video here. What I wanted to show you was, in my opinion, what are the 3 keys to real estate sales success? The 3 things that you need to possess in the game or coming into the game that will help you succeed at the highest level. So number 1, hopefully it will not be a shock, so it is really going to be advantageous in most anything you would do in life, is to have reasonable intelligence. And what I mean by that is you do not need to be a genius in order to be a super real estate sales agent. But along with that, you cannot be a dope. So if you are a dope or are dopey, real estate sales is probably not for you. Although a lot of my competition in this marketplace did not listen to that, as there are a lot of dopes out there trying to compete for my business, as the agents watching this video know from their marketplace as well. So please, reasonable intelligence. If you do not possess it, do not get into real estate sales. If you do not possess it, please leave the business immediately and help clear the waters for the rest of us that consider this to be a profession. I always tell people all the time that the hardest part about real estate sales is not the buyers, it's not the sellers, it's not even the economic conditions. It's the other agents. The other agents that are out there are dopey, and they muddy the waters, they get in our way. So we want only the best to be in the business. So if you possess reasonable intelligence, you have one thing going for you. So let's move on to the next thing. Number 2 in our 3 keys to success: connectability. I'm not even sure if that's a word, but it sounded like the right word to use in this case. So what I mean by that is, do you have the ability to build rapport and to connect with people? Do you have the ability to genuinely make friendships with others? And if you do not, please click stop on your video now and walk away from your computer, because there are plenty of government jobs out there just for you. Real estate sales just happens to not be one of them. So if you have connectability, the ability to genuinely make friends, connect with people, show interest in others, and have their best interests at heart, then that is number 2 out of the 3 keys to real estate sales success. Reasonable intelligence, hopefully you have that. Connectability, I'm praying you have that. And then number 3, and this is probably the biggest one, something that hopefully you possess when you come in, or already possess as you are in the business. And number 3 is desire. Desire. You must bring a burning desire to the business or in the business if you're already licensed. If you do not want more for yourself or more for your family, if you are not a self-starter or self-motivated, then real estate sales may not be for you. Because one of the things I always say is there's 3 things in real estate that usually causes such a high failure rate, and as I mentioned before, it attracts a lot of dopes to the business. One is it's easy to get into, and then it's easy to get out of, and everything else in between is optional. Because as real estate agents, real estate brokers, we're independent contractors. So we don't have jobs. We work for ourselves. We all have and run our own little businesses. And a lot of people can't handle that or have not been able to figure that out. So if you do not have a burning desire in your gut to succeed, then you may want to consider another option. Because again, even if with the most detailed map, well-written map in the world, you hop into the car, you're not going to get anywhere if there's not gas in the tank. So please, if you're coming into real estate, considering real estate, or you're already in it and haven't figured out all the other things, please tell me that you have a burning desire, okay? The good news is that all 3 requirements are fairly simple if you look at them from that perspective, because hopefully you have reasonable intelligence, hopefully you have connectability. I'm sure that you probably do. This is the biggest concern for me, in that, do you really have the desire? Because from what I see out there in society, people kind of lack desire. They lack direction. They lack a real purpose. And that's why I love this business, because I can create and do anything I want based on my efforts, my daily activities, the things that I do, which none of them are rocket science. I'm going to be showing you those as we go along. I can control that. I can control my income. I can control the number of hours that I work. Okay? If you have these three things, then real estate sales is for you. I want to thank you for watching the video. Please look forward to all the upcoming videos, and if you found this to be entertaining or have any type of value whatsoever, please pass it along to others. I'd like to build a community of like-minded people within the real estate sales business, so please send them to www.realestategoodlife.com. Thanks for viewing. We'll see you next time.